chat, and then split screen. Okay, back again. Firefox decided to reinstall itself, updates or whatever, and suddenly everything was gone while I was away. 3D printer is printing again. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the other paint. I found it. I put it in a container so I wouldn't lose it. And that's when you lose it. A lot of office supplies that I still need to sort. So it should be about the same color. It's a bit more duller, but that's fine. But this is like, yeah, it's called blue gold. But yeah, you can see the difference in the jars. And I think this is more acrylic than this. So we need to try this on something that needs to be done on the sides. And let's see how devastating it is. Okay, it doesn't have an extra lid. It does smell, so it is oil-based. And it matches better the color of the marker that I use for the sides, which is good. Because I prefer the marker for the sides as far as I can reach it. I'm probably still gonna order a new one because this is the right color. It is a monocoat, more or less. I mean, it's supposed to be used for what's it called again? Spray paint, airbrush. That was the word I was looking for. Okay, done. Sides are done. Which means this is now one I can color. Or at least as soon as it's dry. To these on the list, so I first need to do the sides. And I use a gold marker for that, which I also have several laying around. Come on, guys. Have you run out as well? That's why I was looking for paint, because this is too expensive on the long run. I think this one is pretty much out as well. Do I still have one open here? Nope. Let me grab one. Still have 2 more after this one. And how much milliliter is this? Doesn't even say. So I'm probably going to paint only little jars afterwards, because this is very expensive on the long run. And these are all, you need to do it fast, high priority. Because these are designs that need to be released. And after the 4 years are done, I can take whatever time I need. And then I'm probably gonna create some for sale as magnets, I guess. Could turn them into keychains, but considering this is PLA and PLA doesn't really like wet weather, and we're in the Netherlands, you know, one of the wettest countries in the Benelux, because I don't know about any other countries. That's one. This one was mostly done already. Okay. Just need a few touch-ups. Oh, this one was still made on my old 3D printer. No, new one. New one. And sorry if I'm not really in screen, or in view, or whatever you want to call it. Because I want to start new characters. But sometimes you first have to do the annoying part before you can do the good part. This one was also mostly done, so just some touch-ups after the gesso. The good part of this paint is it dries very quickly, which is nice. Doing the sizes is one of my least favorite parts of painting these. Still wondering if I should make this Sakura Miku. I want to finish this for Fantasy Fest and try and sell it. And I wonder, should I go for regular Miku or should I go for Snow Miku? I think I'm going for Snow Miku because Christmas is coming at that time anyway, so. I can print it as often as I want, paint it as often as I want. Because I found that you are allowed to sell Miku fan art. Probably not when you're getting rich. Now I need to do a bit of the back. It's spilled on the back, which you can see, so. I would probably have to do less if I printed it in gold. I still have too much filament right now, so maybe next time I'm going to buy gold. But considering how much filament I still have, that's probably gonna take a while. And besides, if you spill or mess up, then you have to touch up with the right kind of paint, which might be trickier than just paint this. Maybe next week I'll touch up the sides. Ooh, big spillage on the back. But that's okay, I have the right gold paint very nearby. Okay. Okay, that's that. New character. Well, I'm just taking the top. This is my own character, and this is the all-known Metapod. Which is only gonna be one color, so except the eye, of course. The eye is going to be white, but also needs sides touching up, so. So yeah, Metapod is kind of easy. Metapod is going to be a freebie, by the way. Okay, well, that was Metapod. Now, which color to do? Our sweet little Hammery, also known as the shark. Of course, you can pick your own color whenever you do it. You know what? Where are you? Here you are. This is a blend my student made. There's gold in here, which you don't really see that much anymore. I think I'm going to add a little bit of gold, but let's first stir it and see if the gold returns. I just splattered it in my face. Wonderful. That's new. And Hammery, I believe, is not planned yet, so it's probably going to be after the 4th year. Going to be released. And Hammery is a hammerhead shark, as you can see. And I'm back. Restream is very unreliable today. I mean, I have full bars this time. And this is the start of mass painting again. Just starting a lot of projects while we wait things to dry. Where's my tube? Tube is here. And that's it for coat number 1 for Hammery. Needs to dry. Probably gonna continue next time. Hopefully I can do free streams then as well. Hope it's in screen because I can't see it. Might as well start painting her. The soft pink. Not soft, is it? It's a bit too soft. Wonderful brand, by the way, because this already faded in the sun. Cute little Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny is like the Barbie of the bunny world. She can be anything. She can be tough. She can be sweet. For Easter? In a winter outfit? Well, if you want to, you can always do that, but it was not intended as a Easter thing because it's Miss Bunny. She can be whatever you want, whenever you want. Doesn't have to be a holiday. Right. It has to be even more white. Luckily, it's still wet, so. And by the way, this was Miss Bunny with the one with the new color paint. And it dried super fast. And it's about half the price. So yeah, I'm gonna order a new bottle, jar, next time I order. Now I need a slightly darker tone. No, I need darker. Well, actually, I already have a darker tone. And if you don't like my color choices, that's fine. If you buy the print file, you can pick whatever color you want. Okay, what's next on the pile? First, let's get the wheel off my skirt. This one I need to look an example. This one needs an example, so I'm gonna look for the pictures. Tama, I know that by mind. Tama is one of the shy chiefesses. Would have to look up her name. If she has a nickname, by the way. I don't think I all gave them nicknames. Eldest of 3 children. And could play a violin-like instrument. So she was very musical, but also very shy. And she loved the color red. Browns and reds. But I can't do too much brown because then it would fade away against her hair. And I can make this color again. Or at least close to it. But the original red paint that I used in this mix is no longer available. So I should not waste. Spillage, spillage. Even more spillage. I'm not paying attention. Right. I am starting to mess up. And sure, I could use a dishcloth or whatever for my brushes, but trust me, my wash wouldn't be able to keep up. Might well, I should unload my washing machine after this. I'm also going to cook tonight. Probably while waiting for takeout, because I decided that cooking for Monday on a Sunday is a lot less stress. And tomorrow after work I can just grab it and eat. Tama, again connection lost. Livestream. I still have full bars, so restream. Stop being so annoying. This is going to take a blend. This is actually going to be a new blend. I know which color it needs to be, and I know I don't have that paint. I'm gonna take this one as a base. And it needs a little bit of red. But I don't need the other red. Gonna need this one. Probably gonna need a hint of purple, but let's first see how far we're getting with this. Way too red, way too red, way too red. It's very pinkish now. Neon. Okay, let's see how far we get now. We're probably gonna need some neon here. Okay, we're getting there, but it's much too muted now. Oh, I'm running out of batteries. Ah. It needs to be more red. A bright red. And don't worry, I have batteries for my mixer. Still way too pink. That's why I grabbed a second jar. Usually I can blend it in one go, but sometimes colors take a little bit longer. Splattering all over it. It's a lovely color, but not the one I'm aiming for. Oh no, I failed. It's beautiful pink, not the pink I'm aiming for. And yes, I'm well aware there are now 2 layers of different kind of paint in here. And adding more red is not gonna help. Probably too much now, but that's okay. Get some muted again. I'm just gonna guess. Can grab another jar, don't worry about that. I think I'm just gonna have to pick a color. Still very dull. Like I said, usually I'm very good at mixing colors. Today, I'm not being very successful at mixing colors. I think this is the color I'm going to pick because, you know, I need to pick a color. And just mix this and have a different color. And we'll see, maybe when it dries it becomes better. Gee, it's like I murdered something. As I always see it in action, it might actually be very close to the color it needs to be. Just a bit dull. And this is adult Suta. Decided not to go for the kids versions as well. Maybe in the future. Okay, this needs to dry. And Suta loves red, so here's the red again. Let's see, this needs to be red. I wanted to make that white. Oh well. Everything has pink reddish splatters all over them. Okay, so about 10 more minutes left. The 3D print is already done, so that can cool down. Cool down. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, you may, of course. And I do need to make a blend for that as well. Hopefully this one will go a lot better. Never noticed my second camera suddenly stopped, but that's okay. A little bit of water. That's a bit too much water, but that's okay. Considering it's chunky white paint, it's probably going to need it anyway. Okay. Good color. Just a little bit too dark, which is fine. And needs a little more purple as well. That's probably way too much, but that's okay. That's okay. Some more crappy white paint. Can't wait to finish the crappy white paint. Needs a hint more purple. Probably gonna need to buy another tray of Nutella jars again. Everything just had pink splatters, and now they're all getting lilac, lavender. Good thing I'm wearing an apron today. Yeah, that's pretty much the color. It's slightly too purple, but not everything is mixed just yet. Very nice lavender color. Suta has kind of fuchsia hair. Well, it turned out too pinkish, but well, that's just paint. It's not very easy to get a paint color in that's based on digital. Yeah, this worked. And Suta, yeah, it's very close anyway. Still need to do the size of this, so that's fine if I go over. I really wanted to start on Yume and Suta. It looks very blue on the screen. It's less blue. Still quite blue, but there is a hint of purple in there. And looky, I need gray again. Okay, hair should be out. I'm also gonna need one Sunday probably for creating new 3D print files, but I still need to draw them. So maybe I'll do that another time. I'm still busy with editing as well. And I think when the editing is done, I need to do art anyway before I can start on book 7. I'm first going to create the 3D print files for next year. Just sketching in the evening and then streaming it. And that's probably going to be a Sunday, maybe a Saturday. Okay, well, we've been an hour. What's left over here? Miss Bunny, Mai, and Caterpie. So these are done, are for next time, including the ones that are now dry. Kitty Ocean, Miku, Anzu, Hana, Ohio, and Rere. So those are on the pile of to-do, starting next week, probably. I'm gonna dust a couple next week. One more layer for Liberty. So just here a bit and there a bit. The big spaces. So I do hope to stream next week again. Dark blue. This blue. I can't do the 3D prints after the weekly penny because I already do my audiobook art then. It's too light, this one. This is not the right color. I need darker. Okay, hopefully next time Liberty's hair will finally be enough. To finish her up. what? I'm going bold. Kairon is dry enough for his highlights. Means that at least Kairon is already done for next week. Kairon goes with the 3 that can be dusted next week. So a couple I need to look for colors. Made a couple new colors. So I think this is it for today. 3 streams, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm really looking around, but nothing that can be done right now. Mass painting might not be the most interesting thing to see because it's blob color next one, but at least you saw something. Just putting away a couple of jars so I can have a little bit more space. A new very dark color. I have a couple of trays for my paint and that one is already filled to the brim. I'll show it when I'm finally ready for a studio tour, which is pretty much a camera just moving around because it's tiny. It's a tiny studio, and yet I'm very happy with it because it's mine. There, clean up a little bit. Still want to see if I can find a paint that's very close to this one because I am running out. His favorite paint. And I love these jars because they fit next to the other ones. So, I'll be seeing you whenever. Did quite a lot. And hopefully next week again. And yes, I'm cleaning up while I'm ending the video because that's me. I can't sit still and just say bye-bye. So, bye-bye. And this